Hi guys, so in today's video we are going to talk about many international students have this question like, what if my GPA is too low? How will the universities react? Would they admit my admission? Would they accept me according to my profile if my GPA is too low? So in this video I'm going to teach you some tricks and tips of getting into your dream university. What are the steps that you need to take for finding out whether you're eligible to that university or not. So if you want to know about it, please watch this video, and we'll start this video with saying that everyone has a different GPA and every university is looking for some different kinds of backgrounds or the profiles of the students. So one key to know how to see which university fits your profile or fits your score is to go and see the average class GPA of that university in the last batch, or the average class profile. So that how to do it. Now when you go into the university's website, first of all, step number one would be to go to the university's website, and then after you open up the website page, you should go to the admissions committee or the admissions page, where they take all the information of the international students or the admissions and everything else. Now after that you will find a section which says like, see all years class profile. So in that section you will be able to see the past class profile of all the students who got admitted. So from there you will be able to figure out like where you stand. Like, that is the best way or the best tool to research about the university, whether you are eligible to apply to that university or not. Suppose you go to MIT university's website, then over there it's written how much GRE score is needed. Like, I think on an average it's around 328 is needed. Then how much GPA was accepted last batch which came in. Suppose this batch will be coming in fall 2020, then in spring 2020 what were the criterias when they got the admissions from that batch. So that will give you the average GPA too. Like, suppose the average GPA which the university accepts is 7, and you know the range that how much it's gonna be. And now the next point, which is important, that if you go to a website and you don't find any of the profile or the if you don't find the page of the class profile on the admissions page, don't find the section over then I will highly recommend you guys that before applying to that university, please email to the admissions company saying that hey, hello, this is like, I'm an international student, I'm planning to apply to your university for next semester, so I just wanted to know that how much was your average GRE or average GPA which you took in last semester batch which came to United States for the education, like the international students or any of the students. Now what happens is, when you look at it, you will come to know, suppose the university's average GPA is 3.7, and suppose you have like 3.6, 3.65 or something like that, then you have to score a bit higher in GRE to make up for that. So you have to actually balance the GPA and the GRE or whatever your career academics is. Now remember this, you have to be 10% better than the average to make sure that you will be getting into that university. So you have to be 10% above the average. Now what if you are 10% worse? What if you are 10% below the average? Then you should ask the university, or you should research that what extracurricular activities, does work experience count, does anything which like testing scores. So if only GPA is your back step, like if you are running low on GPA, then the extra step you can take is the work experience which you did, or the testing ability. Now suppose you score very good in GRE and TOEFL, then you will be able to get you will be balancing that GPA criteria, so that would be very beneficial. So So that were all the steps which you can do. And the other thing which I would say is decision factor for the university to decide whether you will be able to get admit or no is like you have to ask yourself, if you are below that GPA criteria, then would you be able to score 5% more the GRE score the next time you attempt it? If the answer is yes, you should definitely go into taking your scores for the next time. But if you think like you cannot perform 35% more marks in your next exam, then you should go for lower university rankings. You have to leave that university because that university's criteria is too high for you or anything like that. So that's it. That were tips which you have to give. Other thing I would recommend is, suppose you want to get into some university, and those universities, before you get into, they have like monthly seminars or webinars, everything. There will be like 20 students or so, but I highly recommend you guys to attend those seminars or webinars so that the university admission committee who will be present, they will come to know that you were present at the day. So when you apply for that university, they are gonna remember you. So for instance, if you attended, when you fill out a college application form, correct, they have many questions that, did you meet some of the people from your admission committees, or did you attend any meetings or your open days of the university? So why those questions are mentioned there? Those questions are mentioned so that they know that you are very interested in the university. Now guys, you have to understand, this makes a lot of difference, and you have to focus, like you have to extraordinary or one step ahead of every other student applying. Then only you will be able to get admit to your dream university. So I recommend you guys to attend the webinars, seminars whenever you get a chance. If you really want to go to the university, just stand out and tell them that you really want to show you really like this university and you would like to come to their to studies in their university. So this were tips. So the main intention of this video was to give you an exact idea of the picture of how to evaluate yourself. Where do you stand? You should just go into the profile of the past batches which evaluate yourself if you are not unsure that if my GPA is low or how much GRE is needed or so. So in this way you can evaluate yourself. And so that's for this video. I hope you like this video, and if you're watching this for the first time, please subscribe to my channel so that you get all the latest information and you will get tips and tricks. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.